Just want to say one thing. I am not a doctor. I'm the patient, and these are just my opinions and experiences with the drug Zonisamide. So, hope you enjoy. What's up? Want to do a short video on Zonisamide because I'm weaning off that right now. Um, just like the pros, cons, and like the list of side effects that they give you on the site. The big ones at least, because there's many. The pros for me were I had a pretty significant reduction in seizures, and there was no weight gain associated with it, or appetite loss or weight loss per se. Um, and those are usually the big things to look out for, or like a death rash. You should look out for that on unmed. Um, I so that was a good thing. It dropped my seizures a lot, and no weight gain or loss. I was happy with that. But on the downside, like this is the one con I have with it is it made me feel really really stupid. Like if you've ever been thinking of a movie, like you're like, oh yeah, I know that actor. I know the person, and then there's a boom immediately. You know it, and you just spit it out. That was impossible to do with Zonisamide at 600 milligrams. Even on 400 milligrams, I was just like a total dingus. And I think an actual side effect is loss of IQ, and it wasn't cool. Anyways, I'll get into those in a second. The side effect lists. I have a list here because it's not insignificant. It says serious skin rash that can cause death. I didn't have that. Serious allergic reaction that may affect different parts of the body. Wasn't me. Less sweating, increase in your body temperature. Air quote fever. Serious eye problems. Now it goes into more detail later in this article, and I'll link it below if you want this. This is like rxmed.com, I think. Number 5 is suicidal thoughts or actions in some people. Okay, it wasn't me again. Increased level of acid in your blood, metabolic acidosis. That's like keto overload, and that'll kill you. Problems with your concentration, attention, memory, thinking, speech, or language. That was me. That was big time me. Like, I could not. I was so unwitty. I couldn't. I've never been a big joke guy, but I have a few on standby, and I couldn't think of them. Couldn't think of them. It was killing me. I noted the dosage of Zonisamide here because I thought that was interesting. I'm gonna read this verbatim. Yes, this should be exactly as it is on the website that I'll link below. It says the initial dose of Zonegran should be 100 milligrams daily. After 2 weeks, this dose may be increased to 200 milligrams a day for at least 2 weeks. It can be increased to 300 milligrams a day and 400 milligrams a day, with the dose stable for at least 2 weeks to achieve steady state at each level. Yeah, that makes sense. To achieve steady state. Yeah, that makes kind of sense. But then here's the part that I found interesting. Evidence from controlled trials suggests that Zonegran doses of 100 to 600 milligrams a day are effective, but there's no suggestion of increasing response above 400 milligrams a day. So they kind of contradict each other right there. But what it's saying is, any amount over 400 milligrams is they don't see any difference in efficacy. See clinical pharmacology, clinical studies, subsection, blah, blah, blah. And then it says there is little experience with dosages greater than 600 milligrams a day. And I believe that because it makes you dumb. Made me dumb, at least. That was my side effect. And that's really all I have to say. Like, that's the worst part about it is it made me super ditzy. Like I couldn't. Would be a thing I'd like say like so I'm weaning off it now, so like I'm getting my brain back per se. I'll be thinking of like the movie The Matrix, and I'd be like, oh, like that's the guy from the movie and I'd just sit there and blank. And when other times before Zonisamide or Zonegran, um, I would just fire off movie names back and actors back to back to back, and it just killed it. It sucked, but I will say the ketogenic diet really helped like a lot. Um, it's just I don't know what about how no one knows how ketones work, but it was super effective, and the ketogenic diet still hasn't really done much for my seizures, but it has done great things for my memory and recall and such. I hope that helps anyone out there. Um, Again, these are blips taken from rxlist.com, which is a reputable source, and I'll put that link down in the description if you want to check it out. Thanks for watching. Twitch your moom out.